It's the dead of night, and a few minutes have passed. There's no one obviously standing outside the stables, but you can hear the horses kind of... or whatever it is. There's 3 of them in a line.
So Dave, I'm your prisoner, right?
Oh yeah, you are my prisoner, yeah, that's right.
I mean, we're mates, we're blokes, it's fine. I'm not gonna run on you, but, if somebody were to see, probably be better if I were sort of, maybe bound by the hands in some way.
Oh yeah, that's true. Kind of looks around. The stables have some supplies. There's a short length of rope that's being used just to keep the stable doors shut so the horses can't get out. And so he starts untying that. He's like, "All right, I've got the rope. Are you sure you want to be bound straight away though? Do you want to wait until we get to the king? Might be a bit uncomfortable."
Just the hands and in front, and leave it a bit loose, right? Just for the image of it, right?
Yeah, he lazily ties them around you. Not so much of a knot as a kind of twisting of rope that you could easily pull your hands out of.
Yeah, that'll do, Dave.
And the stable doors swing open, and the 2 horses that were in that particular stable kind of curiously poke their heads out. They've been well trained. They don't bolt for the door immediately. Dave has never ridden a horse before in his life.
Oh shit.
I don't think you've ever ridden a horse before in your life.
Oh yeah, shit farmer, witch kind of a thing.
So the horses make a bit of a racket as you attempt to bring them under control. And around the corner comes running a small boy. Alright, what's going on out here then?
Dave, just kid.
The king wants to see him, says Dave, taking the initiative. My mate Daryl, my prisoner, Daryl here, got to get him to the king, so we're using the horses. Ah, well, are you allowed to do that? Well, I should think so, it's the king, isn't it? Ah, okay. As the 2 of them are kind of bickering and debating about this, you feel a crackle of energy, and it surges from Dave. It's been about 5 minutes since you imbued him, and it returns back into you in 8/10. Rush out of his arm, rush back into yours, and embers go flying everywhere. There's a pile of dry hay nearby, and some of the embers go on it, and they smoke briefly, and then go out. However, the stable boy is shit scared, and he runs away screaming, as you 2 just explode into a fury of fire, and the horses bolt, nearly running him straight over. You and Dave are clinging for dear life as the horses charge straight out the town. He is not happy, to say the least, and he's also extremely confused. So the horse is going wherever it wants.
I don't know how to deal with a horse either. I'm a shit farmer. Just say something sweet to it, Dave. No, ask it to go to the left.
The demon speaks in your head. You know. Wait, that wasn't his voice, was it? What was his voice? You know.
Yeah,
humans and animals aren't so different.
Oh. Well, I rub the horse's thighs suggestively.
Sensually.
And I'm going to guess that a lower primitive creature will do this for just 1/10 of my power.
So you get ready 1/10, and what is the story that the horse will try to follow?
Like, eat grass.
Not something like go where I direct you or do what I say. But
I mean, listen,
grass.
I'm freaking out here. I never rode a horse before.
This is good roleplay.
Charged across the countryside. I got Dave here. Clearly, he's not under my control anymore. Just fucking stop the horse.
Daryl the Manure Spreader.
Back on the wheel.
Daryl the Manure Spreader centrally rubs the thigh of the horse and thinks about the one true love in his life: grass. Eat grass, baby, he whispers. And the horse immediately slows to a canter and then a trot, and whatever horse terminology is for going slower than that, and starts nibbling on the grass that happens to be growing on the side of the town And the town is a little ways behind you right now, because you were galloping for a little while. There's plenty of grass and shrubbery out here. Suddenly, Dave's horse, the one with the brown and the white patch, it didn't get the message. And so it keeps bolting.
Oh,
Dave
shit.
goes flying off into the undergrowth, screaming as he goes. And lights start appearing in the town behind you.
Sorry, mate!
He doesn't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, well, I kind of want to keep Dave on a short leash. I feel like he's useful to me. You know, my only problem is this horse here, and I got him to stop and just eat some grass and whatnot, but I need to know how to ride him, or rather, I need him to just sort of ride under me. So, yeah.
Well,
know,
you've still
you're
got
right.
9/10 remaining. You've not tried
Yeah.
to double imbue anyone yet, but who knows?
Right. I'm gonna give it a try with another 10th, and I just want to give him sort of the image of catching up with Dave.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, that's good that you can mentally project the kind of image. And in fact, for a horse, I suppose it's far more likely that he'd be able to understand the image of riding in a certain direction than the words.
I didn't go into like a thing. You
Yeah.
know that bloke Dave, right?
Yeah, you know Dave, the one who works down prison. So the horse, it kind of drops its head up, and it looks in the direction that you wanted it to go, and it starts like trotting, half galloping in that direction, and then something seems to distract it, and it notices some grass, and then it starts nibbling on the grass, and then a few seconds later it's forwards, and starts moving forwards again, and it kind of alternates between the two.
Oh shit!
There's an
This is
internal
JavaScript.
Battle.
Parallel
going on.
processing bullshit.
Yeah, two threads
Oh, it's trying to do
executing
both.
simultaneously. You know, the method for eat grass and the method for ride forward are being called alternating sequences. It's creating some buggy gameplay. In the distance, you hear Dave's voice. He's crying. He's weeping. Today's been a hectic day for Dave.
Yeah. For all
but
of us, really.
He does appear to no longer be screaming, which is a good sign. So, what would you like to do? It's been a couple of minutes now since the horse was first imbued.
Okay. Well, I wanna. If I'm rolling up on Dave here, I wanna go like the sensible route. I mean, he's seen a lot. He's been back and forth on things. His head is full of nonsense. He doesn't know what's going on here. I just wanna, I wanna do this without imbuing him. I wanna, Dave. Hey, how's it going?
You have to call quite loudly as he makes his way back towards the underbrush, and the lights which came on in the town behind you start moving a little bit as you glance over your shoulder to check, and you can see some torches that have been lit and are twinkling as if they may be moving and coming a bit closer. But luckily, with your frenzied charge out of the town, you're quite a ways away, and those horses can gallop like no man's business. So Dave manages to stumble out the undergrowth and come back to you.
Daryl. Wait, no, that's me. Dave. Dave. Listen, mate. I want to like drop down in the brush, sort of next to him, but a couple of feet between
Yeah.
us. But just sort of.
I mean,
next to him,
you have to get
sort
off
of
your
sit
horse to
down.
do that, but the horse is bugging out, so it's pretty easy to get off him. The horse, it kind of makes a bit of more progress forward, but not so far that you won't be able to catch up, so that's probably okay.
Dave. Listen. Here's the thing. I didn't want to tell you this way. But you know what they were all saying back in town, right? About me being a witch and all. Apparently it's true.
What? He kind of squeaks.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a witch. I don't know, it's a new thing for me.
He doesn't say anything, he just looks at you in awe. Or is it terror? You can't quite tell. One of the two.
Listen, mate, I've made kind of a mess of things. People want to kill me. King wants to see me. I'm still, like, playing on the idea that nobody believes that. But, okay, as a witch, I do have certain powers, right? And, the thing is, I think I might have gotten you in too deep, right? You helped me escape, leave the town, right? We just stole these horses. You probably don't remember. We just stole these horses from the mayor.
We stole horses. I was wondering why I
Yeah.
had a horse. You know what, Daryl? I'm not even sure. I don't even know if I'm dreaming. I don't know what's going on. I've got vague memories of Jim. No, that did happen. I'm fairly sure Jim did say that I was with Miranda. I don't even know who Miranda is still.
Listen, here's how I see things, right? I'm a wanted man. You, tomorrow morning, could be, or maybe not, right? That's what I'm thinking. Because they don't know what to think, right? They're not sure.
I don't know what to think, he just says to himself.
It's fair enough. But, here's the thing. I do have witch-like powers, right? Control the movements of the moon and the sun and all that sort of thing. It's new to me, but I'm figuring it out, right? So, what I'm thinking is, I'm pretty sure that I can make this work out for both of us. Now, the king does want to see me, right?
He nods his head at that. He's fairly sure someone said something about the king wanting to see you, and it might have been him.
And listen, maybe it's just to execute me, yeah? But I am amenable to those circumstances, right? I've done wrong, and I'm willing to pay the price, but most importantly, I still got to get to the king, yeah? And if you, Dave, are the man who delivers me to the king, right? That's huge, yeah? That's like promotion time. That's like maybe you're the mayor. Maybe these are your horses, right? We didn't steal anything because you're the man, Dave. You're the man who delivered the witch to the king, and then maybe they chopped my head off or whatever. But that's neither here nor there. I'm saying,
I'm the man.
come, yeah.
I'm the man. I'm the man. Yeah, you know what, Daryl? Witch? You? Yeah, I'll deliver you to the king. And his chest puffs out, his shoulders rise. Clearly, your words have taken hold. All right, you gotta. But I don't really like all this witchy business that's going on.
Dave, I promise no more witchy business. Go ahead, tie me up. It's fine.
He does exactly that. And in the distance, you begin to make out the shape of figures, and they say, "He's there!" You can hear them. "He's there! It's the witch! There's someone with him!" Gasps from the crowd. "He's kidnapped someone!" The witch! You and Dave presumably clamber back onto the brown white horse together, because your horse is off in the undergrowth, eating grass and bumbling into trees. Although, as you ride past, you
in
feel...
circles, he keeps coming back to Dave and then walking off and eating grass. Coming back to Dave.
It's been doing that. The entire time you've been giving a motivational speech, the horse has just been circling him. But as you get onto the brown-white one, you feel a surge of energy stream across from the horse to you, and it feels like you've recovered 1/10. And so now, the horse, no longer as confused, seems intent on just following Dave. And so as you two kick off on your horse and head wherever you think the palace is, presumably in the direction away from the mob, the horse is content to follow after you.
Dave, maybe we just need to get off the path and let this sort of mob behind us sort of lose us. Wait for daybreak.
He agrees that that's a sensible idea. Considering your words in particular about him maybe also being wanted in the morning, have clearly been brewing in his mind. The two of you make your way. You weren't really following much of a path anyway, but you can progress further into the undergrowth. And then if you like, you can kind of camp there and lose the mob.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy for you to do so. In the landscape surrounding Aladel, there's a rather large kind of, not quite a forest, but a very thick woodland, and there's plenty of kind of nooks and crannies and patches of trees, and with the amount of people they were able to rouse during the middle of the night to go hunt a witch in the dark, it seems like the town is pretty content to just go back inside. So it's not long before you see the torches retreat, and everyone's like, well, he's a witch. It's probably disappeared in a puff of smoke or something.
Turned into a bat and flew
away. Eaten the corpse of whoever it was that you stole from the village, whatever it is the witches do. And you feel that you are relatively safe.